Hey everyone, I'm Vince Baskerville, and thanks again for coming to 8bitfeed.com, tech TV for tomorrow's moguls and entrepreneurs. And in this episode, basically what I want to do is I want to talk about a recent book I actually just finished reading. It's by Gary Vaynerchuck. It's I say it that way because that's actually how he says it, and in one of his business websites. WineLibraryTV.com. He explicitly, spells out his name, Gary Vaynerchuck, and it's actually spelled that way on the book, Gary Vaynerchuck. I believe that's probably to do with the way he says it on his Wine Library TV show. But anyways, nonetheless, it is Crush It, the book, and it's, Cash in Your Passion is the tagline, I believe. And, so right off the bat, what I want to say is, out of 5, I would give it 3 out of 5. Just, I know personally I'm more, as I don't think I'm too much of the target, even though the book is being reviewed by, Tony Hsieh from Zappos, the CEO of Zappos, the founder of Dig, and they're praising it as this, you must read this book. I think that's more to do with their relationships with him than as far as the actual information in this book. I think they're a lot more tech savvy, even more than myself. And with myself, I think a lot of the stuff that was in here, I already knew. There's a couple things in there I didn't know about as far as, Too Mogul, check them out. But for the most part, the bulk of the book, I already knew about it in one shape or form. Not to say that I didn't take anything from it. There are a couple of good quotes in there I really enjoyed. I agree with many things in that book as well. And, a lot of things I took from it was his resolve. I love his personal story, how he grew from where he was to where he, taking over his father's business and to where he is now. And, so I love all that. And that's why, I kind of give it a 3, thinking that if you're not so, knee deep in the tech industry already, not having so much of an understanding with the social media, being consumed all in it, then this really is a good source for you. And it's how it's pretty well written, things of that nature. And he kind of goes and basically it's kind of started off. He starts you off with his 3 simple rules in which he believes in, as far as loving your family, work incredibly super hard, and just live your passion. And with that said and done, I agree with him on that. And a lot of people, might throw in, luck deals with your success and all that. But as far as getting it down to the bare bones, 3 simple rules, I think that's a good place to start. And from there, the book goes on and talks about, Twitter, Facebook, how you should incorporate this, Tumblr, or accounts like that. So it just kind of educates you on how to get involved and just, capitalize on what you enjoy the most. And, it's written with a lot of passion behind it. You can see it. As I started researching Gary himself, I didn't really know him before I started reading this book. You really do see that there's a lot of passion behind what he does and what he actually put into this. And he's trying to convince, everyone else to, just, capitalize on your passion, and there is a way to do it. And so, like I said, I gave it 3 out of 5. I think it's pretty well written. Maybe, if you're just entering this tech industry, it might be worth more to you. If you're like myself, it's not going to break or make you. You're more than likely, you probably already know most of the stuff in the book. But, there it is again. Crush It, Gary Vaynerchuck. You might want to check it out. I think it's like $20 at Barnes & Noble or something, but you could probably get it for almost half off at Amazon.com. I'll have a couple links up here as far as a lot of quotes I actually did enjoy from the book. One specifically about his resolve with wine tasting. I actually asked him the question on Twitter. He hasn't answered me back yet, but I'm actually very curious to know if he actually tasted sweaty socks and dirt to actually have a better understanding and educate himself. Because that would actually say a lot about his resolve, which I will admire. It's a really it's just a very admirable trait as far as educating yourself and going that extra mile to differentiate yourself from other people. So that with that said and done, thanks again for watching. And if you check it out, let me know what you think. Gary, I would like to put out open invitation. I would love to interview you in a show. I think, like I said, your personal story was amazing. But other than that, if you read the book, let me know what you think. If you are as tech savvy as myself and you think you got a lot more from it, let me know. Prove me wrong. Say I just think I know too much or whatever. All right, thanks.